Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Techtonica, and I kind of just realized now that I've had the music off this whole time. Typically, when I'm playing a game, I have I turn music up. A game like this, I'll turn my music off, and then I'll play my own music. Typically, while I'm building this, I'm listening to like rock or heavy metal, pretty much any genre. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. And I just kind of realized, not having the game music kind of probably is going to make things bland. So where we last let off was trying to get fuel going, which we got this whole operation going in the last episode. Pretty much we're growing Kindle Vine and whatever the blue thing, I think it's called like Shiverthorn. Yeah, Shiverthorn and Kindle Vine growing. We got that threshing and pretty much gonna have a backlog of this stuff built, which I'm not too worried about. Um, and then we got it pretty much threshing here again, which is giving us all the breakdowns from that. And it's going to sit in this chest. Because first things first, one, I want to make it pretty, and two, we need drills. Which, for aesthetic reasons, I'm thinking I can squeeze one block in between, and that worked out perfectly. I wish I tried that. So we got 2 blocks here, 1 block between all these guys, and then 2 blocks over here for the wall, which worked out beautifully. And metal rib middle, which we have a lot of those.
These structures don't need weight supports, but pillars can be a smart way of connecting power vertically. You should find it easier than stacking up a bunch of power floors, at least.
I will note that. But I also want to make a pretty floor while we're at it. Could I? Technically, yes, but I'm not going to like how that works because you are 5 by 2. 2 tall, 5 wide. I wonder if I can just run you down and not going to be happy. You are built off. Oh, wait, actually, you should line up perfectly here because this floor here is built off of 3 wide, and it goes all the way. And we'll just bring you that way. And for that, we can build our floor that way. And because I am feeling fancy, I know it's hiding somewhere here. There we go. And I know for a fact you are. And if we come down to this end, we should be able to do the same thing. That. And our top staircase. Blink. Here we go, and we can walk over here, and everything is beautiful. My only major problem is, one, we are currently violating safety standards, which for a while we're going to have to because I do not see a good way. Ooh. Go. So we have something for now. Let's get our lighting up because we have no way of seeing what we're doing. So get some lights, make it pretty. Actually, oh, you're not going to let me go in between. Okay, let's go with the ceiling and how does that look? Actually looks pretty good. Oh, sure. You let me place that one wonky. Put that back. I'll actually line up the area pretty good. You should technically not be connected to anything. And I can probably get rid of these lights because I feel at this point they're overkill. That actually looks pretty nice. I'm happy with that. Although I would. Do I have my? How many 1x3s do I have? 5x2s, 5x5s. That's a pillar. Here we are. There we go. Just out of curiosity, those actually line up perfectly. So, although I don't have the ones I want, I have some good enough ones, which fill the void beautifully. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I have 5? I have exactly 5. I wish I could say I planned that out, but I honestly did not. So I will sacrifice the last 5 that I have to make this OSHA compliant. But anywho, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drills. Should mean in my inventory I have 1. Yeah, so I could shove. Yeah, you're pulling 15 a minute. And there's no real even way to divide. Hmm. Well, I do think for the time being, this is going to be one of the few instances where I use long inserters. Or is it? Nah, it's not. I'll use long inserters for something. The drills I don't think need it. So, how do I want to do this? Actually, you'll need to come out more. And there's no real way to line you up like that. I suppose I could do 3 and 3. Yeah, that's right. I lack Kindle Vine. Which should be... Take that one. We'll do that. We'll add that. Okay, so we're going to make some more fast inserters and have some regular inserters. And insert this, insert that. Actually, I do think that can be removed. His... Ooh. You and you are probably... because you need to go out one more, so... I think... What I think I need is math time. So each one of those is moving 15 items per minute. We have 9 drills, which gives me 135. Divide that by 40 is going to need 4 fast inserters to keep up with this and probably maintain everything nice and happy. So what I'm thinking of is we'll have this come down and split here. And by that I mean drive this across. Down. You are going the wrong direction. That's probably why, because I done goofed. And we'll do that the rest of the way up. Sort of. Go. Only complaint is going to be you. We'll have to get creative with the fuel over here. No, I can't. We'll do that. It's not pretty, but it'll do. My only issue is going to be right here, and that's just because of that one spot. Check the other ones out. Which... thing on that one for a second. I'll probably do what I did at the end of this line here, just do some little Pokey pokery. There we go. So there's our collection. And we'll check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 drills, yes. So I'm going to dedicate that center to collections at all times. Which means you will be my feed line. Which, if I run that, yeah, it's going to be issues. So let us drop you and then run you that way. And you're going to get in the way of my beautiful staircases. That's not going to work. Let's try this out. Over one, down, flip. There we go, everybody should be hooked up to fuel at this point, and the collection should be done so. Let us do a dry run, and if this works, I can clean up my damn inventory of all that decorating parts. Actually, I think while I let that run, I'm going to go empty my inventory really quick. I don't see me decorating anytime in the future right now. I got some very bare bones done around here, but until I can get up to X-ray and start working with that unit, my hands are kind of... Hello, really quick, this is recording me. I'm noticing this video is a little jerky. I've adjusted my settings, but I got about 3 more that I pre-recorded, so I apologize. X-ray becomes its own can of worms, which we'll have to figure out dealing with that eventually. But considering we have no iron and copper production at the moment, that is a beast for another day. Okay, you come back, because I actually use you. Doink. That should be all it. Wrong way. That's the old staircase before I realized things were kind of lining up because I hit the river. 14 crafters, so that should be more than enough for biobrick production. More or less setting things up to run. Which, judging by the noise, yeah, everybody's producing. You need to be fixed. And everybody is got a healthy supply of fuel, looks like. It is giving up items. Yeah, things are looking good. And the grabbers are keeping up with it. Seems to be a bottleneck there, which it'll eventually die down. Actually, no, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll ship these up and out somewhere else in the time coming. So, for our biobricks, we are going to need... We're going to need plant matter and a lot of limestone, and oh my god, a lot of limestone. Let us figure out really quick. Okay, we're making 15 limestone per drill. We got 9 of those, so that's 135. Divide that by 60, that gives me 2.5. That's that by 30. We need 67 Shiverthorn a minute to produce biobrick to match the limestone production. We currently have, actually, divide that by 15, which we need 4 of these machines, well, 4.5 of these machines are running. So I say let's just set this one on fire. Can't wait to see what's going to happen when this one backs up. Right. This side's complicated. I'm out of filter inserters, of course I am. Just pop 5 of those into existence. Okay, which one's my pain in the butt one? It's going to be you. Figures. There we go. So now we're overproducing on this one, which technically means I should build more of those to balance it out, but no. Okay. Now time to deal with the behemoth of the room. I think I'm gonna start it here. Actually, let's come in 2. Each production line. And for that, it's going to be biobricks, which you need. matter. Actually, what's your rates? You need 30, 30. You need 15, 30 a minute to make 10 a minute. Now, every 10 minutes I'm going to be shooting out some of you, so I'm not too worried about the exit productions. And you can move 20, 40, 60, 80 a minute. So you guys can move plenty. We'll have lines going in that way. Actually, no, we'll do it this way. Just to make myself happy, though, I will divide it up that way. So, actually, I'm going to use the Mark II lines because this is definitely something I want to make faster. So if we can supply it beautifully, that'd be great. Ooh, I only have 15 regular conveyor belts. Yeah. That's... There we go. And we'll send collection off that direction. My main problem is you're my plant matter, so you need to be high enough where you're out of my way, but not too high. No, I don't want to have all my lines on one side. We're going to put you here. This is going to be a long line. Hopefully at the rate things get produced. Sweet, you do line up beautifully. I will have you come down and go right here. Now the fun part is waiting for all this to produce, and pretty much I'm going to have to do the same thing over there. Come over, up, over, over, down, over here, down. And consider I need 55 out of... I need 98, I have 55. It'd be cool as if it, as it builds stuff, it showed you. Okay, we're producing way too fast and we've completely backed up the system. That is hilarious. Because this stuff is still moving nice and slow. I kind of forgot to count for those guys. Okay, so pretty much this entire thing's bottlenecked. That is slightly hilarious. And you guys should be running out of fuel any time now. I didn't give you a lot. I literally gave you enough plant matter to kickstart it. 85, almost there. I'm just going around double checking the entire system. You're bottlenecked. You're only running off of 3. This thing has technically this thing's working at peak efficiency. It's just that's going to back up sooner than later. Which they do make inserters that'll solve that problem. It's just I ain't getting them anytime soon. Not until I can start producing pretty much everything
When I
as
say
access.
conveyor, you say belts. Conveyor. Conveyor. Keep laying them down.
You know, she's socially awkward enough for that was actually kind of cute. Okay. Yo, game, it'd be nice if you told me where I was. Exactly where I didn't want to be. Nope. Come on, over. There we go. And for this, I'm going to need 195. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. So we're going to turn that off for a bit, let things build. Actually, wait, did I not place... you're not doing anything. Guess what? I forgot to place grabbers. Boink, boink. You're going to be moving plant matter. And while I'm waiting, I can grab that. And kickstart our system. Because eventually it's going to shoot all the way down here towards the end of the line. One of the main reasons why I'm doing straight lines with this one is I can just copy and paste that whole setup infinitely down till I run out of space. I forgot about something called I forgot about my staircase. So, I'm gonna think for half a second. Yeah, we're going to play. You're going right next to each other. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. Okay. This line. Since I'm using the fancy ones, you'll go that way. Which means you go right there. Which means you go that way. And select the bio bricks and dump them. Not gonna lie, that one kind of irked me. But I should have enough conveyor belts. And the conveyor belts are going to line right up with this, so, you know, safety violations. Yeah, these are loading. That's loading sandstone faster than anything, but not really at a point where I care. You are going to come over here, come up, over, just check. Yep, you're not going to run any machines, so I can just drag you down here. Now I'm going to stop here just. I want to set up the chest. I want a nice area. Line you there. Actually, we're going to line you there. There we go. We will have biobricks going into this. Which we already have our first batch coming up. Awesome. Actually, yeah, we'll go with it now. These two go over. I want up, spin around, and it's connected to the network. So pretty much copy and paste. I do think, however, yeah, I have enough in my inventory. I'm gonna replace these guys. It's bugging me. There we go. These kind of match up. Yeah, the drills are backed up. Shocker. I do think I'm going to go upstairs, collect all the sandstone. Not sandstone. I keep calling it sandstone. I'm sorry. I'm going to collect all the limestone we have and shove it in that chest and forget about it. Because from kind of setting up this area and a couple other projects here and there, I have a overabundance of it. Is it a problem? Yes. Have I done worse? Yes. Some of these systems in my past playthroughs have gone so bad. I've had multiple chests just lined up. Like, I think I have 6 of these chests with their maximum inventory potential just full of limestone. I do wish there was a move all button. Wrong take all button, but you know, I'll take it. Ooh, I do have one of the red assemblers. I don't plan on using it anytime soon, but you know, it's honestly kind of good to know I have, because there's a few things I'm definitely going to need. And once I get all this stuff finalized, definitely think I want to start producing our conveyor belts and stuff. Get that stuff dealt with and out of the way. And the very end of this is going to be the drill, so that's going to be its own separate assembly line. Actually, this is feeding into a chest. Yes. Let us donate to the charitable cause of my fuel consumption. And I think I might have glitched the matrix. I'm not complaining, because I know it's not going to be giving... Yeah, we just filled the entire system. Whoopsies. Hey, I just bottlenecked my entire system. You know, is it a good thing to have so many resources that you just lock up everything? Who can say? I will say, for a temporary moment, I'm going to change up the design here a little bit. Just so I can keep this line semi-clear. I do realize that no matter what, this line's going to dictate how fast those move. It just, at least it had the plant matter moving a little faster. I'll just have to remember to feed that one back. There we go. Beautiful. Fuel is now moving. And speaking of fuel and moving, we're just going to want one line. This one, I don't think I want a overflow. But I will, however, there we go, and that one's kind of solved itself. Just gonna let that run for a little bit. I would like to get another. Multiple assemblers in here, but I'm kind of dealing with my conveyor belt issues. Plant matter is moving at a steady rate for now. think for the time being, I can start moving some of this stuff upstairs. I'm thinking of it. You... The only thing that requires math material is plant matter frames. It's not like any of these are going to anything complex. Actually, I can just produce mining charges down here. I can set up another assembly line. I have all 3 of the items. And that might work actually. I can run everything out of their chest up over parallel with this guy. Probably have it above, and I can split it off at this point. Half of it runs down into the chest for production. Other half runs over this way and down into a chest for shipping. So we can have mining charges and then the other 3 resources. Because I don't need plant matter outside of this limestone. I don't think I need anything furnaces for anything. I think I have free crafting on this, so that doesn't actually matter. I think outside of some of the weirder stuff, okay, so that gives me more kindling and extractor, which I'm not really worried about. I'm kind of overproducing at the moment. If it becomes more feasible down the line, so be it. But yeah, I think we have a good game plan for right now. I do think that's going to be it for the episode. We have our fuel production done, which is the main reason this whole entire area is existing. I'm going to set up another line right next to it for mining charges. I might do a little differently. I might run them this way because I don't think I'm going to need a lot of machines. Nah, this one works. This assembly line way works good. I don't think I'm going to need a lot for mining charges, but if I need something else down here, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we had this going down, which is all beautiful. I mean, eventually this system here is going to backlog with fuel, which for the most part it looks like it has. Because a lot of these drills are full on resources. This guy's going to fill up, and then so on and so forth. And when drill number 1 here backfills, it's going to just carry on all the way down. So, what I think I'm going to do is, now that we've hit the ultimate moment, pretty much I need to figure out how I want to set the monorail system up. This area right here I'm kind of dedicating as our monorail depot, because I'm either going to have 1 or 2, I haven't decided yet, monorails, and it's going to run, I'm going to dig out the side here, and for the most part it's going to run parallel to our staircase. I want to come up here, have it snake through this area, and I'm probably going to make it run up the left side here, and have it come right around here, to which it can circle around this area. I'm not really going to dig it out. I'll dig a small little platform above here, and then have it land here and be all happy hunky-dory. To which it can start fueling this monstrosity. Which, I'm going to be honest, fuel-wise, that's what I'm thinking, 2 monorail systems. Which Honestly, I want to take around the monorails. As things stand right now, I'm only seeing the one because my major problem is just getting resources up there. That's my current major problem. But I think off camera I'm going to fine tune this system. And because I'm producing 10 a minute, so currently I got 30 a minute for a system that's probably going to need a hell of a lot more. I would definitely like to see one or two more of those up. Honestly, my biggest thing is going to be how fast I can keep these conveyor belts full. Because, yeah, as I was thinking, my limestone just became my number one problem. There we go. Just double the output because it's going to take a while for it to run through all that. I'm not worried. But I would like to see the limestone backed up like the technology. Because if the system's backed up, that means it's operating good. I'm thinking of it. And we're not consuming that much power right now. One thing I am thinking, seeing as I need twice the limestone than I do plant matter, should I just should I swap out this entire side with mass inserters? Actually, oh, you've actually burned through the stack I put in there. Yeah. I honestly don't know. Time will tell. One thing is, the second I get a better inserter system, I'm going to be using on down here. Because the system's good, but it's not the best. Yeah, no, BioBrick storage is actually about to back up. I have a solid stream. I think I'm going to shove one more machine in. But I can do that off camera. I'm going to crunch some numbers, figure that out. And then I will see you for the next episode, because I think I've dragged this one on long enough. So, like, comment, subscribe if you have any ideas, things you want me to do, want to see, questions. I'm always looking forward to comments. Other than that, I do hope you have a nice day. Until next time, bye-bye.